There used to be a department store in downtown Brooklyn that was so massive and so central to the borough's identity that people would say, "Meet me at A&S," and everyone knew exactly where that meant. This was Abraham and Straus, and it opened in 1865 on Fulton Street. What's interesting is that A&S wasn't just a store, it was Brooklyn's store. The building took up an entire city block, and for over a century, this is where Brooklyn families shopped for everything. Wedding dresses, furniture, back-to-school clothes, Christmas gifts. If you grew up in Brooklyn, you went to A&S. The store had a distinctive clock on the corner that became a meeting point, and inside there were multiple floors of merchandise with escalators, a restaurant, and during the holidays, elaborate window displays. Here's where it gets complicated. A&S thrived for generations, but in the 1980s and 90s, suburban malls were pulling shoppers away from downtown Brooklyn. What people don't realize is that in 1995, Macy's bought A&S and converted it to a Macy's, ending the Abraham and Straus name after 130 years. And this is where it shifts. The building still stands and it's still a Macy's, but for Brooklynites of a certain age, walking into that store and not seeing the A&S name felt like Brooklyn lost part of its identity. The detail that stands out most is this. A&S was more than retail, it was a Brooklyn institution. And when that name disappeared, something about the borough's independent character disappeared with it. Did you shop at A&S?